The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, and it is... You can just feel it. You can just feel it in this crowd. You can feel the vibe in this room. It's Friday. It's also day 28 of the government shutdown. If the nation had started a cleanse, it'd be done by now. Now, we had a big week here on The Late Show. On Tuesday, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand announced she's running for president right over there in that chair. Big night, big night. It's the most historic presidential announcement since Chester A. Arthur declared his candidacy at the Buffalo Bill Wild West show. The announcement got a lot of buzz for my show. Unfortunately, not this show. Just listen to how it was reported on Fox and Friends.
I just cannot believe how quick they're coming out, how fast they're coming out, and the venues they choose to come out on with the Colbert Report.
What gives, Brian Kilmeade? I thought we were and friends. First of all, it's not the Colbert Report. It's the Colbert Rapport, okay? The T is silent, like you were during the Roger Ailes scandal. Shucky ducky. And second, the Colbert Report went off the air over 4 years ago. Or, as it's now known, the before times. But I get it. I'm not the most popular guy over at Fox News. I'm a little more welcome at MSNBC. Right, Rachel?
The vote was 57 to 42. Would have been 58 to 42 had Senator Kirsten Gillibrand not been on the Colbert Report at the time, declaring that she is running for president.
Rachel! Rachel, how could you get that wrong? You've been on this show. We wear the same glasses. We have the same haircut. I think that means I could be your organ donor. But that's okay. Let it go. I'm not a vindictive man. I will still enjoy watching you on the Rachel Roundup. Of course, Senator Gillibrand isn't the only one out there. It seems like every member of the Democratic Party is jumping into the race. And I'll tell you all about it in my new segment, Doing It Donkey Style. First up on Donkey Style, Massachusetts Senator and ravenous baby cannibal Elizabeth Warren. Warren announced she was forming an exploratory committee 2 weeks ago and then immediately embarked on a 4-city tour of Iowa. Now, technically, the headline should have been, "There are 4 cities in Iowa." The next day, Warren live streamed from her kitchen, drinking a beer, being folksy, and things got even more hashtag relatable when her husband showed up.
My husband, Bruce, is now in here. You want a beer?
No, I'll pass on the beer for now.
You sure? Come over and say hello to folks.
Yes.
So, this is my sweetie.
I love you.
I love you, too. Thank you for being here.
Pleasure.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, enjoy your beer.
That led one particularly vicious internet troll to tweet, "Best line in the Elizabeth Warren beer catastrophe is, to her husband, 'Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here. It's their house. He's supposed to be there.' Look, the whole thing's ridiculous. Can you imagine a wife being glad her husband's there? Come on." Wow. It doesn't pass the smell test. No. Wow. Has anyone seen Melania? Has anyone seen Melania? Marco. Next up on Donkey Style. Thank you. Hawaii representative and rogue launching her post-X-Men political career, Tulsi Gabbard. Gabbard announced her presidential run last Friday, but her campaign's off to a bit of a rough start because researchers found many anti-gay marriage statements, like this one, to try to act as if there's a difference between civil unions and same-sex marriage is dishonest, cowardly, and extremely disrespectful to the people of Hawaii. As Democrats, we should be representing the views of the people, not a small number of homosexual extremists. Well, we've just said aloha to Tulsi Gabbard. And now it's time to say aloha to Tulsi Gabbard. Next up, Former HUD secretary and season 2 Gilmore Girls boyfriend, Julián Castro, in his announcement, Castro gave a nod to his immigrant heritage.
When my grandmother got here almost 100 years ago, I'm sure that she never could have imagined that just 2 generations later, one of her grandsons would be serving as a member of the United States Congress, and the other would be standing with you here today to say these words: I am a candidate for President of the United States of America.
You know what else his grandmother also couldn't have imagined? That our watches tell us to stand up now. I am standing!